بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلي وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى أهله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد, the ideological attack by Bin Baz rahimahullah, translation and annotation by Abu Aliya Sahil ibn Anwar Sharif. Obligation towards the Islamic world. Obligation in times of calamities. Question: what is the obligation upon the Muslim scholars with regard to facing the trials and calamities that have befallen the Islamic world? Answer: there is no doubt that sins in both statement and actions, as well as being far removed from the correct Islamic beliefs, Aqidah, are from the greatest cause of bringing about the various crises and calamities that have befallen the Muslims. Allah the Mighty and Majestic said, مَا أَصَابَكَ مِنْ حَسَنَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ وَمَا أَصَابَكَ مِنْ سَيِّئَةٍ فَمِنْ نَفْسِكَ. Whatever good reaches you, it is from Allah. Whatever of evil befalls you, it is from your own self. Allah the Most Perfect, the Most High, also said, وَمَا أَصَابَكَ مِنْ مُصِيبَةٍ فَبِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ وَيَعْفُو عَنْ كَثِيرٍ. And whoever of misfortune befalls you, it is because of what your hands have earned, yet He pardons much. Indeed, Allah is the most forgiving. That is Surah Shura 42 verse 30. Indeed, Allah is most forgiving and most merciful to His servant, sending to them clear signs and warnings in order that they may turn back to Him in sincere repentance, tawbah, so that He may forgive them. When a person turns to Allah and draws closer to Him by an arm's length, Allah draws closer to him by 2 arms lengths. For indeed, Allah the Exalted loves those of His servant that turn to Him in repentance, and is pleased with that. Whilst He, the Majestic, the Most High, remains absolutely self-sufficient from His servant, the obedience of the obedient does not benefit him. Aynam. Aywa, and the sins of the sinful do not harm him, but He is most kind, ever merciful to His servant, and He grants them the ability to do acts of obedience and to leave acts of disobedience. These crises and calamities are none other than a warning to His servant, in that they should turn back to Allah in repentance and obedience. He makes this known to them by way of trying and testing them. As Allah the Most High said, وَلَمْنَنَكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٌ مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ وَرَحْمَةٌ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُهْتَدُونَ. And suddenly we shall test you with something of fear, hunger, loss of wealth, lives and fruit, but give glad tidings to those who patiently persevere, those who, when afflicted with a calamity, say, indeed to Allah we belong, and to Him shall we return. They are those for whom there are blessings and for forgiveness from their Lord, and His mercy. It is they who are the guided ones. Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah 2, verse 155 to 157. ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر بما كسبت أيدي الناس ليذيقهم بعض الذي عملوا لعلهم يرجعون. Evil has appeared on the land and the sea because of what the hands of men have earned, that Allah may make them test a part of that which they have done, in order that they may turn back from disobedience. Surah Rum, verse 41. وَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً وَإِلَيْنَا تُرْجَعُونَ. And we shall test you by way of evil and good, and to us you will return. أينام وَبَلَوْنَهُمْ بِالْحَسَنَاتِ وَالسَّيِّئَاتِ لَعَلَّهُم يَرْجِعُونَ. And we tested them with good blessings and evil calamities, in order that they may return to obedience. أينام. And there are many other verses which carry a similar meaning. So the obligation upon the leaders of the Muslims, the scholars, rulers, and other than them, is to concern them with the various afflictions and calamities that occur, to remind and admonish the people, explain to them what they have fallen to. Also, those in authority from the scholars and the rulers should set an example of righteous conduct, and should discuss the reasons as to why Allah is angered and exact retribution. Aynam. Allahumma stan. And they should seek to cure this by repenting to Allah, seeking His forgiveness and correcting their affairs. The rest of the Ummah will then follow them in this, since the guidance of the scholars and the wisdom of the rulers, and both being correct and upright, has a tremendous effect with regards to the fulfillment of responsibilities. The Prophet ﷺ said, كُلُّكُمْ رَاءٍ وَكُلُّكُمْ مَسْئُولٌ عَنْ رَعِيَّتِهِ. Each of you is a guardian and is responsible for whom he is in charge of. However, when the Muslim become accustomed to sinning and become content with it, and if those who wield authority and power do not try to prevent them, then Allah's anger will quickly descend upon the Ummah. When His anger occurs and His punishment takes place, it covers both the sinful and the obedient, and Allah's protection is sought from this. About this, Allah the Most High said, وَاتَّقُوا فِتْنَةً لَا تُصِيبَنَّ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا مِنكُمْ خَاصَّةً. And be of the trial and discord that does not affect in particular only those amongst you who are wrongdoers. Likewise, the Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّ النَّاسِ إِذَا رَأَوْا مُنْكَرًا وَلَا يُغَيِّرُونَهُ أَوْ شَكَّ يشك أن يؤمهم الله بِكَعْبِهِ. When the people see an evil and they do not try to change it, then Allah will cover them all with the humiliation for Himself. Allah said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُوا مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change themselves. The scholars will be truly questioned in front of Allah with regards to giving knowledge and guidance to the people, and explaining to them what is correct and what is wrong, and also clarifying the beneficial from the harmful. We ask Allah that He grants and favors all the Muslims with the ability to be obedient to their Lord, to cling to the guidance of their Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that He grants their leaders the ability to fulfill their duties, that He teaches their scholars the ways of guidance so that they may all traverse its path and direct the Ummah to it, that He guides those Muslims who are misguided and correct their affairs. Indeed, is the guardian of this, the one having the power to do this. Ainam.